is the Pagani Zonda, and apparently it can do 220 miles per hour. But as I've yet to drive it, I have no idea whether this is another spaghetti supercar or a bona fide member of the club. So I came to Modena, the sacred home of the Italian supercar, to find out what this Pagani is really all about. Paganis are made here nearby the established giants Ferrari and Lamborghini, but this £320,000 supercar is crafted in a small industrial unit on the outskirts of town. This small room is where all the Paganis are built, and it's very evocative for me. Reminds me so much of the shops where all my Le Mans cars were built. Small teams of people working on the car, hand-building it for you, discussing various aspects, organised clutter around the outside. The cars themselves, though, are superb. The detailing is absolutely lovely. Look at this over here, front suspension, brake and hub. That could be going to Le Mans any day now. The interior is stunning. The seats are custom built from leather, and there's no rumbly old V8 in the back. For your money, you get a 7.3-litre V12 from Mercedes-Benz AMG. Before I get to push this Zonda hard for the first time, I've really got to say I'm not convinced about the looks yet. A bit too much function over form for me. Let's take it and see what the Italians think. They know a bit about style. Well, they seem to really like it, and I have to say it's growing on me too. That's the great thing about a true supercar. It's not just the thrill of driving it, it's also the pleasure you give to others. But the real pleasure will be up in the mountains at speed. Immediately you feel this Pagani Zonda is sorted out. It gives you confidence straight away. The engine is fantastic. It's silky smooth like a turbine. Peaches and cream, it's just everything you'd want. Turns in nicely, none of the understeer of the Murcielago. Loads of grunt, wonderful sound, but the brakes, very, very strong. Good feel underneath the pedal. The gearbox, good, but not great, a little bit notchy. That would be better if it was slightly smoother. Inside the car, it feels to me like a Le Mans car, like a sports car. You're sitting quite close to the centre of the car. The view forward is absolutely excellent. And unusually for these supercars, you can see out of the rear mirror too. This is a tricky little road. What a lot of fun. Let's give it a bootful. Yeah, that's good, I like that. It'll soon stick the back end out with too much throttle if you're a bit of a hooligan. But it's controllable, and still the car building up speed, building up pace, moving forward. I'm just a touch wary of the back end of the car over the bumps with a lot of power on. That's when the traction control switched off, and no ABS, of course. Another hairpin here. Incredible acceleration. Look at this little S-bend here. Let's give it a little bit through here. You can throw it into the corner like a racing car, just trying to lock its front wheels gently there. Oh, nice. I couldn't wait to get back to the UK and thrash one properly around Alton Park. No signs of it being too soft in roll in the early stages. Now, I didn't like the gearbox of the car in Italy. Later on, Mr. Pagani himself said it was a brand new box and hadn't been fully run in. This should be better, but still I feel the need to be very positive and firm with that gear shift. Changes direction nicely. And this is a new part of the racetrack that's completely different from when I used to race Senna here. I had a couple of epic races here with Senna in Formula 3 when we were having a ding-dong battle back in '83. and I've driven several different types of car around here. It is a thrilling racetrack into Druids Bend. The back end wants to step out. It's set up a little bit for oversteer, so you still have to watch it. Remember, 555 horsepower. But more importantly in this car, 750 Newton meters of torque. That's a lot of grunt underneath your right foot, so you've got to watch the back end. Down into the hairpin, the brake pedal feels really positive and firm. It's good. It went into the apex nicely, so just watch the back then. Dares leap over the blind crest, still being careful with the throttle pedal in these tricky conditions. This is a great car. It was great on the road and it works well on the racetrack too. Really, I don't see any flaws except for the high-speed balance in the web. Apart from those slight oversteery antics and the notchy gearbox, the Zonda is a truly amazing supercar. Easily the best so far.